Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're back in the tropics, and we have Tropical Storm Hanna, Gonzalo, and currently a forming storm. So first let's get straight into Hanna. So it has 45 miles per hour and 1,000 millibars. As you can see, there are hurricane warnings along the coast of Texas, and so it is expected to make landfall by Saturday. And so those tropical storm warnings along Texas, and so this system is expected to reach Mexico by 7 p.m. Sunday and dissipate by 7 a.m. Monday. So I expect this system to become a 50 mile per hour tropical storm. So you guys see the tropical storm wind, and so those are where the winds are right now. The system is pretty organized, but now we are looking at the peak surge. We could see flooding up to 1 to 3 feet in the storm surge. And then the wind speed probabilities. 100% in this area, but in Texas around 70 to 80% in Texas, and then in Mexico about 20 to 30%. So most of the heavy rain is going to go in the ocean. What the National Hurricane Center is saying, 10 to 15 inches of rain for Texas, 6 to 10 inches. Louisiana, 4 to 6 inches. Mississippi, 2 to 4 inches. Alabama, 2 to 4. And flash flooding potential. Let's look at the flash flooding potential. So, right here at the coast of Texas, we have a 20% moderate chance of flash flooding. And then the rest of the coast, and like Louisiana's coast, it is 10% slight. And then for the inner areas of Texas and Louisiana and the coast of Mississippi and Alabama, we have a 5% marginal. That means that it is only supposed to be like a 5% expected. That means not that much, but still. And then let's look at Gonzalo, which has 1,002 millibars, which is surprising because Gonzalo is weaker. Oh, it's weakening. Well, it's weaker than Hanna. So that is really surprising, and it has more miles per hour. So Gonzalo is moving west at 18 miles per hour, and obviously there are tropical storm watches and warnings near that Barbados area, the Caribbean, and guys, it isn't expected to become a hurricane anymore. And so this storm is kind of giving me Harvey vibes because of the where it is tracked. It could possibly be in the Gulf, somewhat possible. So maximum sustained winds 50 miles per hour, if I didn't say that already. And the forecast ends 8 a.m. Monday, which the National Hurricane Center expected it to be a tropical depression. So this is the wind speed probabilities. So near the Caribbean, it is expected to have 50-60% chance of these winds coming to that area. And we also have the arrival time of winds. We could see the Caribbean get some winds by Saturday 8 a.m. and Saturday 8 p.m. around that time. And let's look at the new invest. That could be that this invest is also giving me Irma vibes. So A tropical wave located about 300 miles southeast of the Cabo Verde Islands is producing an area of cloudiness and disorganized thunderstorms. This disturbance is expected to move westward across the tropical Atlantic during the next several days, and some gradual development of the system is possible by early next week when it reaches the western tropical Atlantic. So, formation chance to 48 hours, which is 2 days, low near 0%, and formation chance to 5 days, low 30%. So we could possibly see this storm forming by the end of next week, or probably like mid next week, end of next week. Basically next week or the week after that. It's just depending. So it is obviously affecting Cape Verde right now, and like they said, disorganized thunderstorms. So now let's look on the Eastern Pacific, where we have major hurricane Douglas. It has 120 miles per hour, and it is moving west-northwest at 18 miles per hour. So it is still a major hurricane at 120 miles per hour, and it is expected to hit Hawaii with hurricane status by 2 p.m. Sunday. And so the wind speed probability to Hawaii could possibly get around 100%, 90 to 100% of the winds here. And like on here it says 70 to 80, but I really think it'll get all the winds because it's a direct landfall. Now let's go on tropical tidbits. So guys, we are on tropical tidbits, and so this is what Gonzalo looks like in satellite imagery. The heavy thunderstorms are starting to dissipate, but we still have some thunderstorms, still really heavy rain and cloud cover. And as you can see, guys, it is moving west-northwest like it said, and it is expected to hit the Caribbean. Obviously, see some of the islands as the storm goes near the Caribbean. So one model predicts a Category 3 storm, and the rest either predict a tropical storm, and in one model predicts a Category 1. So we could possibly see a hurricane, not likely, but possibly. So one model predicts it hitting Florida, Texas, Louisiana. Basically, the Gulf might be harmed by this storm. States like Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, and Cuba, Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, basically the whole Gulf and the Caribbean could be affected by this system. And now we have Tropical Storm Hanna. This is what it looks like. Wow, it is such a huge storm. And I can see the rotation just from not even clicking on the satellite imagery. So guys, this is what it looks like on satellite imagery. Obviously, it is a really large system, and already some bands are coming towards Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, and Texas coasts. All those states' coasts. So you can see some rain. More of the rain are coming to Louisiana, and then other parts of the system is coming to Alabama and Mississippi, and a small part of it is coming to Texas, but we're having a Texas landfall. So let's look at spaghetti models. Still, guys, this is what it looks like. All the models predicted hitting Texas, and then either staying on Texas or reaching Mexico, which I really think it will just reach Mexico because the National Hurricane Center predicts that, and all these spaghetti models, and I can just see it just going there. So there's a possibility that could go there. So no models predicted a Category 1, but one model is predicting a high-end Category 1. I mean a tropical storm. And then finally we have Hurricane Douglas, Major Hurricane Douglas, 962 millibars. And this is what it looks like on satellite imagery. So guys, this is the 4th named storm of the season, and the first hurricane, and the first major hurricane of the Eastern Pacific hurricane season. So obviously it looks huge, but we are starting to lose the eye that it has. Obviously it's coming towards Hawaii, so this looks big and bad. This looks huge, obviously because it's a hurricane. But no models predicted a category 4, and this is one of the spaghetti models. They just show the same thing. And yeah guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, turn on notifications, like, comment, share, and bye.